Hey everybody, welcome back and happy Pride Month. Today we are renovating the Waterside Warble. It's originally a karaoke bar in San Myshuno and we are going to turn it into a sort of cafe, bar, art centre sort of hangout area. I thought we'd turn downstairs into the cafe, maybe a lounge as well. And then there's all this unused dead space up here that I thought we could turn into like a nice little art centre. So that if the nightclub isn't really your vibe, you still have somewhere to come hang out. I have already done all the landscaping and everything that I normally do off camera for this build. I've also picked wallpapers, worked out the floor plan, everything I always faff with and takes me like all day to do. Because although my videos are edited down to like 20-30 minutes, I am recording and editing hours of footage and it gets a bit much, especially when I'm trying to edit it. So everything I normally faff with and end up cutting out of videos, I have just done. So we can jump straight into this and get furnishing. So with that, I will place down what I've already done and we will get started. Okay, so this is what I have done. It is very similar. I've swapped out these windows and then I've made this. This was like an old chimney thing. It didn't really make a lot of sense with me changing this to be an add-on. So I've just made it a tiny bit bigger because it was only a 2x2, now it's 3x3. And made it also another add-on and I've sort of made it, you know, like light and bright. I want this to be very sort of light and airy and bright and happy as a hangout space. So we'll come round the back and I haven't finished this. These were the tables that were here already. I've just sort of got a vibe down. Turns out I never finished this flower bed last night. I forgot about that. Cool, good to know. But the stairs and all that are here, so I haven't put any windows on the back of here. I thought that was okay. We've got these nice big windows here. This is just a stairwell. Okay, so with that, let's get into it. The first one I want to get started on is probably the cafe, which we have everything for, so that is fantastic. Now what tables do I want? Maybe these ones? We could maybe have them in a few different fun colours. We don't need that many tables, I don't think. I do want to get some like sofas in here. So we might reduce down the number of small tables that we have. So maybe we have sort of seating areas / sofas sort of down this side. So I think it's a choice out of these two because I can sort of imagine with this one you could have like spare pillows or blankets and stuff, but maybe this one's more practical. Don't know about exact placement just yet. So can we get the matching chairs in here? This is the matching one, but we don't have to match. Got an orange one could work. Maybe the purple. I kind of want to change all these up. I'm just putting these in roughly. There's no real logic to this at the moment. I'll do that one there. I don't want to repeat the chairs though. I think that's okay. I want coffee table. I could do these ones potentially. Orange for that one. We could do, it's the wrong blue. Maybe even white for this one, and then yellow for this one. It is up on a platform, it's gonna stick through. I mean, maybe we keep the paneling going all the way through, like all the way up. I mean, I'll just leave that as is for now, because maybe I can cover it if I don't want to carry it all the way up. But that just gives that wall some definition. What the hell's definition? Definition. Can I size down these rugs without it looking terrible? It does fit in that gap, so I can centralize the chairs to the rugs. Yeah, that's cute. I need to get the chairs on really before I faff around with placements too much, because the chairs will really dictate where the tables will go. Do we want to match the chairs to the table, or do we want to mix that up as well? We need another one. And there. And then we could have another one here. I think the routing and all that is alright. And then... oh, actually... that might have just solved most of my problems. If we have the marble on there, then we can have the marble on here. It makes sense. And then, yeah, the chairs are fine. I think we need, in displays, there's the food things, these. Do I want to put one in? I could pull this off. That's very tight. That's... what if I made this diagonal? That does help. I want a staff door. Use this one. Yeah. So technically I could get this running as a restaurant. Oh no, because if I do that, then it's gonna need the station, and I mean, could go in there like that. And that could just go there, or stick it on the end there. So then it looks more like it's part of this. Obviously not right there. I will move it. Get a fridge. I know it doesn't need it, but probably the silver might be better. So a fridge, and I would have liked a little sink, but it's probably going to be really squished. That's okay. And then I know that functions as a bin anyway, but we could get another bin in here. So or do we swap these out? So this is there, and then this is, in theory, you know, where you go to get like your sugar and your stirring stick and stuff like that. Put that there like that, because it's got napkins and all the rest of it. Yeah, I think that looks better. Let's do the outside seating area. Otherwise, I'm not checking it off if it's not actually done. I'm even thinking just like big picnic tables. Yeah, because even this one comes in some fun colours. So we could get one maybe there. And one there. We do a yellow one and a blue one. Okay, do we want some art or wall decorations or something? I feel like, as this is for Pride Month, and I'm envisioning this as a like an LGBT hangout. we need a pride flag in here. Maybe it's sort of like a cafe by day and then like a lounge restaurant by night. There's a cafe near me that does that. We got one in here that suits the colours. I mean the blue does, but that's also got the yellows and the oranges. Can we put some of these up as it's Pride Month? Yeah, we'll keep it with the rainbow. They need to come lower. I know the picture I'm thinking of. It's that one that I struggled to use in the fetch build. This one? Yes. We can probably use 2 variations of it. I like that one and that one. Maybe we can use it in a few places. So that's the restaurant that functions as a restaurant. It doesn't function as a bar though. I know what we do. That's fine, I can fix that. Put that up there like that. That's the stereo sorted. And then out here we will do bar stool tables. I'm thinking maybe I put the picnic tables around the side. Because I could just put these around here like this. Actually, I prefer the tables blue and the chairs yellow. Honestly, I don't even like them having chairs this side. Yeah, because I could keep this shrub bush like low-lying flowers. And then you can see that gorgeous view. Cool, so this functions as a bar, a cafe, a restaurant, a lounge. Okay, so the next one we wanted to work on was the arts centre. Okay, which we have everything for. I'm tempted to block this off as like a storeroom. Now I have absolutely no idea because this room is massive. I think we need to rely on zoning quite heavily in this place, or in this room specifically. I need to do something with this, so let's go into wall decorations. It could be fun though as a feature, and I can forgive the little bits on the sides. Do I want a better activity table? What choices do we have? I think this yellow one. Get it in a couple of colours, or even just in the yellow. What would we need to get this place functioning as a library? That's doable. And we can get the matching chairs, a desk. I mean, we got this one which comes in the fun colours. Maybe can we get 4? Possibly. I want the matching chairs though. We don't need a computer on all of them. Maybe I just do a computer on 2 of them because that's all we need. Or do we do them more sideways? I just wanted something cute and fun, but I don't really want to have to alt place all of these. Maybe I just get 2 of these up here. Do they come in decent colour I could use? Yeah, that'd be fine. Move those 2 a bit closer together. It's a bit sparse up here. It's not very warm. I wanted more of a warm vibe. Do we change these to the warmer desks then? That's me one of them brown. Can I use these? I do like these. Wish they had the same frames. Or you could, you know, pick what frame you had. Maybe I do too with the black frames on the outsides. Like that. And then we could put some more bookshelves in here. I was thinking like one here and one here. Even do the ones with the shapes. Because they're fun. Like that, and then the sloping ones. Like that to finish it off. Or do we want to put these chess tables outside? Is there any chess tables outside in this area? Not that I can see, because sometimes there is. Yeah, maybe I want to do that instead of these. I think I need to start making a list of everything this lot functions as, or can, you know, can be set as without faffing about. Faffing about's my job. I do it so you don't have to. Maybe I don't put the menus on these tables. Maybe these tables are just if you want to sit, or if you have like your own food or whatever. They're not like tied to here of like, well, you have to have food from us. Okay, back to this. Put some of these down to protect the floor. Thinking about changing the carpet because it would be very hard to clean and keep clean. I don't need this in here anymore. For that community centre, what did we need for a maker's space? We need a recycler. Maybe that's what we put in here, like, because it's heavy machinery. I feel like it should be a bit more, not protected, but there should be a bit more like health and safety around it. Maybe a bin in there. It's like if you don't have enough to recycle, then you just shove it in there. Or if you don't need to recycle something, you just put it in there. Maybe instead of the bubble walls, we get some aquariums in. Oh, can't see. Yeah, we need to start dividing up some of this space. Do I want... I'm thinking like the big... These. They are black though. We could use this one, it's a bit fun. Yeah, I think that really works the best. I kind of wanted more than one of everything, but I'm running out of space. Do these go in? Oh, they do. Oh, well, only one. So what do we want? We've got puzzles or games. I feel like we keep games. Get rid of puzzles. I do kind of want like a sofa or something. What about this one? Yeah, I feel like the bright colours of that one are okay. Can I make you look like you're part of the aquarium? Actually, candle making over like that. Maybe woodworking. Actually, woodworking over like that. Candle making over like this. Maybe two of these like that. I just sort of want the kids more in sight than tucked around the corner here. Unless we drop an easel. Because we've got 3. Even that would be fine. I need something here. What? I have absolutely no idea. I use it to death, but you know, it shouldn't be so good then. It shouldn't suit like every build. We got any other little things we could put around. We could put a doll's house in here. Or keep this more sort of the kid side. That's sort of more the adult side. Maybe I'll move this over a bit. Maybe I put woodworking here then. If we've got like tools and stuff. And we've got a nice little space there. Right, so let's have a look at everything. So we've got a nice little cafe, bar, lounge area. Actually, I'm just going to search for juice and nectar and see if there's anything that we could sort of put up at the back that might suggest that we sell alcohol. I know what might do it actually, a mini fridge. There's that one. Oh, there's that one. Let's have a look, see what they've got in them. That's more bottles. That's more sort of face masks and stuff. So I think this one. So this is the outside. We have some picnic tables. We have some chess tables. We have some bar stools outside. We've got a fountain and a sculpture and some benches. We've got a community board. Oh, obviously we're gonna have a proper tour, but we've got our restaurant slash cafe slash lounge. We've got our art centre slash community centre slash something. Oh, I need to put that bench in there. I will do that in a second. And then upstairs we have like a little sort of quiet library-esque area, which is really sweet. So let me put this bench in. Yeah, we could just have like a bench running across there. I think we're done, so I'm gonna jump off a camera, do this flower bed, get a sim. I'll get, what was his name? Vix? I think his name was Vix. I'll grab Vix and we will take a tour. So I will see you all in a minute. So I don't remember if I said before, but this is where Vix came from. I did have to change most of his outfits and his hair because they use packs I don't have. And unfortunately he did lose his little puppy because I don't have cats and dogs, and I felt awful. So if I ever get cats and dogs and I remember that he exists, I would definitely give him his little puppy back. But yeah, I just wanted to shout out Queen Morgan Le Fay for making Vix. So this is the lot. You've got the nightclub over there, and then you've got this lot here. It is paused because I am not dealing with the pop-ups every 2 seconds. But let's get into tab mode for a start, and let's get inside. So we come in and we have this community board. There's a little bathroom here. All the bathrooms are exactly the same, so I'll just show you the one. So we have a changing table, toilet, sink, and a little potty. That is it, and they are all exactly the same. So we come through in here, and we have this very colourful cafe, bar, restaurant vibe. It will function as all of them, as you know. I think it is set to a cafe right now. And then we have a kitchen in here. It's very small, but that's all it needs to be. And then if we go outside, we have these bench seating. And if we go round, we have some chess tables and some place to do like the art mural things. And then if we go upstairs, we have another bathroom, a bench, another community board, and then in here we have easels, kids activities, games tables, toy box, aquariums. I'm gonna stock those aquariums thinking about it. Woodworking, candle making, fabricating, bookcases, board games, toy boxes, and then in here we have a fabrication machine. It's nothing special in here. It's just, you know, dangerous machinery, should probably be locked away from little fingers. And then we go up again, we have a nice little quiet sort of library, office, it's not an office, but you know, little computer or study area up here. And that is it. So thank you all for hanging out with me today. It's been great. I really enjoyed building this. This was a lot of fun. And I especially like how these two builds look together. And yeah, it's been great. So happy Pride Month, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.